Well,
bang.
Here we are. Welcome back to Hold the Phone. Today is a massive show, a very special show. We gather in to find winners once again, looking into a full weekend ahead. Final Four in San Antonio. Final Four on the women's basketball floor.
Tonight.
Friday, MLB slate is more glorious than we could ever imagine. It's the first six-legger Friday. We're going to build a community parlay where we give the winnings to people here in the chat, $100 to bring in $2,000, $3,000.
Help me help you.
Yep, help us help you. It's one big happy family. Nerfies will be coming home today.
Come on.
A simple 6 outs. We got to gather around the campfire and find winners today. Luke, kick us off.
Welcome to Hold the Phone, presented by BetMGM. Baseball started today. We have an MLB home run boost token on BetMGM.
Some dongs.
Show us some Friday dongs. Hop on BetMGM. Get those parlays boosted. If you haven't signed up, use bonus code LOCKS. You'll get up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet loses, which hopefully it wouldn't.
Just boost Aaron Judge, home run. What's the worst that could happen? Here we go. Final Four talk, Luke.
Come on.
And we start with game number 1, Florida, Auburn. Luke, we've been talking about this game all week. We've been losing sleep, staring at the ceiling, wondering what is going to take place. But I think we're starting to feel confident.
Well, people are saying camera quality. What's wrong with the quality? And I'm seeing it on my computer, but on our TV here, it looks great.
How are we feeling?
Nels?
Good? Probably good. Camera quality.
Should we just keep it rolling? I guess let's just keep it rolling.
It's just Parker.
So,
there's other people saying.
because look at my computer. It's okay, chat. We're gonna get through it. We've gotten through worse.
We've gotten through worse.
We're gonna talk. Can you hear us well? You can't even see who's talking. This is Zach. That's Gavin.
Should we go to solo cams and see what's happening, or is it bad? Is it bad connection?
It might be the connection.
It might be the connection.
Try to switch. There we go. Oh, that looks good, but it always looked good. I'll see how it looks on my computer. It's terrible. We know it's terrible.
We're going to fight here, fellas.
Quality looks bad. Quality bad. I know.
We're going to fight.
All right. I feel like let's just talk some ball through this, hoping that the audio is good. Grainy. I know. Sound is great. Okay.
So fellas,
we're just going to do everything we can.
We have breaking news.
Correct.
We have a plan for Auburn.
No, his
Florida.
chat's fucked too. His camera's fucked.
We have a plan, fellas. Auburn, Florida.
Stakes have been raised.
We are going to attempt to have a generational glory bet. Generational sack on the table. We are going to place a bet in this game that hopefully brings us to San Antonio on Monday.
Stakes have been raised, and they've never been higher.
Have never been to the national championship. I am an attendee of the University of Auburn, and today I tell you that we are going to put $2,400 on Auburn money line, which will cover hotel, flight, and 2 tickets.
Bang.
How do you
Bang.
like them apples?
Risking to 2,400 or to win 2,400?
Risking $2,400 to win
26, 28.
26. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's basically how the cookie's going to crumble.
And
we either go for glory and we're balls deep in San Antonio. As the game gets closer.
Now we're like frozen. We're rebooting the Wi-Fi. We're trying our best. Jack Sullivan's not happy. Byron Harp not happy. Slack not happy. David not happy.
Why on a day like today? Why does this have to happen?
We're rebooting. I know. It's frozen.
On a day like today, it's sad.
And in a couple minutes, in a perfect world, we're going to have John Ewing on from BetMGM, who knows all the numbers. He's got all the data.
Yep. Oh, fuck, dude. This is really throwing off our gears.
Yep, that's okay. Reboot faster. We're working on the reboot. This is a sign not to take Auburn. Someone said all that money to bet and no Wi-Fi. I don't know what to do. Keep rolling. It's a sign, Gavin. Get good. We can get through this. Let's get this bread.
That's the first game.
Vegas
We're taking Auburn money line. You can take plus 2.5. We're balls deep in Auburn. You know?
Vegas is watching and turned it off.
Yep.
This is the Lord telling you not to take Auburn.
No. This is Vegas trying to fucking shut down this live stream.
Yep.
Because they don't want us to let you know. They're trying to kill the messenger.
Yes.
Auburn is winning a game on Saturday. Auburn's going to take down those pretty little Florida Gators that everyone is in love with.
Correct.
It's just too easy to bet on Auburn or to bet on Florida.
We can hear you now. It's still blurry, but they can hear us. Nels, can we just switch to the Duke graphic real quick? Sorry. Producer Nelson's doing everything he can to get this ship righted. Is that what they say?
Yep. So give us Auburn.
All right, now we're going to talk Duke.
And then Duke.
What's Glue Guy's pick for this game? I like Auburn.
Yep.
I think Auburn's going to win.
Yep.
I think Auburn's been a better team for 80% of the year.
I love your confidence.
I think that Florida's been shaky.
Yep.
They're 5 for 5 from 3 away from going home.
Yep.
2 front ends for Texas Tech. If one end went in, they go home.
Preach.
UConn squeaked out.
Yep.
You can only have the cape on for so long.
Yep.
Auburn went through a 5-game rocky stretch. Other than that, they've been the best team in the nation.
I think it was a perfect time to drop a couple, and now they're all roads ahead.
And now
all steam ahead.
Why am I supposed to think that they're going to lose?
Because apparently Walter Clayton Jr. isn't going home.
Yeah.
The Florida Gators are unstoppable.
Yep.
They're an absolute juggernaut. Everyone has the Florida Gators before the tournament winning their brackets. Everyone saw the Florida Gators in the SEC tournament. Well, doesn't take a weatherman to tell where the wind is blowing. Auburn has been slapping teams left, right, and center. And I think they're ready. I think they're fully ready.
It's my favorite bet of the weekend.
And this Auburn team lost to Florida, their first SEC loss in conference play at Auburn. Give us Auburn. Loop, I have a ball sack on the table play in this game.
I know what it is.
Not as big as obviously riding Auburn to go to the national championship.
Not going to the game big.
But
I'll tell you what, if Duke loses, those tickets going to be cheap. We're going to have some overhead, dude. Might get a little upgrade, a little suite.
Dude, if we have Auburn Houston, we might be sitting courtside.
You should have seen how happy Gavin was. They only had one hotel room for the two of us. It's his dream come true.
Fellas, you want to lock in this game? I'll tell you a lock right now. Duke, Houston, under 136.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. Seems high, dude.
Dude, absolutely love it. When there's been an under of 140 points for the Houston Cougars, it has hit 70% of the time this season.
Went over against the Zags, but the Zags play a West Coast style.
Also, I find this line to be hilarious considering Duke has put up 100-plus points their past 2 games.
Yep.
They're coming off playing 2 of the worst defenses in the country.
Yep.
Alabama will let up 100 points to anyone in the country. Arizona will let up 100 points to anyone in the country. Now they get to play the Houston Cougars. And then on the other side of the basketball, we saw a Houston Cougars team come out, and they weren't missing against Tennessee.
No.
They put up 25 points before you could blink. Sharp was hitting threes out of his ass cheeks at the end of that game. That's not going to be the same story.
Yep.
Houston's going to come out a little bit slower, and they're going to be all over this Duke Blue Devil team. So with that being said, feed us. Under 136.5 between Houston and Duke. Big stadium, big lights, everyone just swarming on Duke's ass, and then the Houston Cougars not making as many shots as they did last game.
Let me tell you who I think the 3 most important people on the court will be in this game.
Here we go.
The 3 referees.
Massive.
If they're ticky-tack on Houston,
dead,
calling hand checks, getting early fouls.
Dead.
8 minutes in, we're in the bonus. We're in the double bonus. They're dead.
Yep.
And I'm worried because they're the Duke Blue Devils.
Yep.
That they get a little friendly whistle, whether you like to admit it or not. But if they let the boys play and Houston can get up in those Blue Devils, I like Houston. I don't think Duke has seen a team even close to them lately, at least.
I agree.
And they could throw them off if the refs let them.
They could definitely throw them off. I like some props, but we're going to leave that with Mr. John Ewing. I just sent him over to join the show. So stand by on that.
It's so weird now. It's like the graphics are clear, which makes me think it's some sort of connection with the camera, you know? But it happened with every camera, which is also weird. But we'll keep it rolling. Yeah, I also like Houston on the spread.
I like Houston too. I'm going to bet Houston.
Dogs and dogs.
Dog. In a world full of chalk, we're going to be the two bozos sweating chalk. Sweating dogs.
Last weekend, I told you you'd have to hold a gun to my head to take an underdog, and here I am. Let's take the dogs. You want to talk props with Ewing? You want to wait for him? Or you want to get into it
because I in the top of my head, I have Chad Baker-Mazzaro, I have Con Knipple, I have Cooper Flagg, I have Miles Kelly, and Walter Clayton Jr. All props that I want to talk about. And some people might be in a disagree, and I'm excited for this.
And later on the show, we're going to talk baseball. We're going to talk Nerfies. We're going to build a parlay in which if we win the parlay, we're going to build it with the chat. We're going to give it to 3 people in the chat. Sam says we don't need to see your beautiful faces. We just need the picks. Byron says the legendary John Ewing. Yes, him. Do you want to get to some baseball while we wait for John?
Well, just a quick recap.
Yeah.
Auburn.
Yep.
Money line. Need them. Houston Duke under 136. Those are our 2 main picks for the weekend. And then we're also going to ride the second dog. Houston.
Dogs, in the under.
+5. Come on, dude.
And if Auburn wins, we're going to the national championship Monday.
If Auburn wins, we will be flying to San Antonio to the national championship Monday, where at that point we will cut down nets. Janai Broom will complete the job that he set out for. Bruce Pearl finally seeing one go through the hoop after that debacle in 2019, against UVA, losing in the Final Four.
Yep.
Do you know the last time in San Antonio, 2008, when it was all 4-1 seeds,
1-1.
the big bad UNC was -2.5. Oh, here we go.
We can hear ourselves.
Oh. Yep. Click us in. Oh, we clear. John Ewing. Here we are. We can hear ourselves. It's because you have 2 links.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, we're going to. Can we bring in Ewing? Yes, the man, the myth.
The man, the myth, the legend, John Ewing. The man we want to talk to, breaking down. This is when you get the pen and paper out. Breaking down the Final Four weekend. John, I'm just going to let you take the stage. Where's the money at? Who are people betting? Who are people fading? Let's dive in.
Yeah, what's going on, boys? Happy Final Four. Let's just big picture, overall, going into the tournament or into this weekend, Duke -110 favorite to cut down the nets. They are by far our biggest liability at BetMGM. Over 40% of all money wagered on the tournament winner has been on the Blue Devils. So right there, would love to, not see them win at all. So no surprise. And then in terms of in terms of the actual games, both favorites are receiving a majority of bets, both tickets and money. Duke opened -4.5. They moved to -5.5 versus Houston. Seeing action on the over in that game as well, although there's been no line movement. It's been sitting at 136.5. And then in Florida, no movement on the spread, but again, more than 60% of bets and money are on the Gators to cover. And that total keeps ticking down slowly. Open 161.5, now at 159.5. But the story of the tournament lately has been favorites winning, 12-0 in the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. And so we continue to see action on the chalk here in the Final Four, and the book is really just hoping for one underdog at least to win.
Has the book been losing more than in other March Madnesses because of all this chalk? Like, I feel like that's what people think. Favorites win, Vegas gets crushed. Is that true for the most part?
Well, we got lucky in the sense that they weren't covering the spread in every game. I think it was 7-5 in the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. If they were winning and covering the spread, yeah, it would have been bettors would have just been taking all of our money. But moneyline parlays obviously were a real success for customers. Again, the favorites not covering every game helped save us a little bit.
Yep.
So makes sense. I mean, at this point, 12-0 in the Sweet 16 Elite 8. Everyone's betting the favorites. We're going to be the two bozos, taking both dogs on the spreads. We're taking Auburn plus 2.5 and Houston. We love the under 136.5 in the second game between Duke and Houston. But John, I want to talk player props because me and Loop have been staring at different player props. I saw the other day that you tweeted about Chad Baker-Mazara. I want to hear some of your insights about some player props this weekend.
Yeah, Chad Baker-Mazara, most bet point total, and the money is on the under. 97% of money wagered has been on his under.
Crazy.
It's at either
That's
10.5 or 11.5 points, depending on what you're looking at right now. And he has not been putting up big number. I mean, averaging 8.5 points so far in the tournament across 4 games, I think. So I think bettors expect that to continue. And then, Cooper Flag, Janai Broom, not too surprising. These are popular player props. Both of their point totals sitting at 19.5. Both of them are getting a ton of action on the over. Both, 70% or more of money coming in on the over for both of those players.
Well, sign me up for Chad Baker-Mazara over 10.5 points.
I feel like it's so rare that you have a player, especially a prominent player in a big game like this, that is getting so much under love, unless it's like some sort of injury. And it's rare that you get to take an over and you're not in the 99th percentile.
Yeah, and he's coming off back-to-back games with 6 points. At the end of the day, this is a veteran on this team, a guy who was, they're going to rely on throughout most of the game, and they need him to have a big game. And he's coming off back-to-back slower games. We've seen him, what he can do, games in Kentucky, throughout the SEC, in play, in conference play. Kid's a dog. Sign me up for over 10.5.
Yeah, and if you guys are taking the dogs in these games, then you need, your Baker-Mazara is going to have a game, or else you have no chance.
Anything else that's really standing out that, bettors should know heading into the weekend?
Really, it's just the Duke action. I mean, they're the most bet team to cover, the most bet team to win. Straight up, they're the most bet team to win the tournament. Cooper Flag, 65% of money is on him to win most outstanding player. So if there was ever a time to ride with the sports book, this would be the ultimate fade the public spot. Not that means Duke won't win and cover, but
what's the worst that could happen?
Is there a significant more amount of action on one of the games? On the Duke game, I guess, would be the favorite, or is there like people bet on both?
Yeah, no, Duke Houston is there's more action on that, and that's right now, and that's only going to grow because everyone's going to watch that first game, and then there's going to anything they won, they're going to put on the next one, and they're going to keep looking for action, into the night.
So this kind of leads into all the narratives that we're hoping for the weekend, taking Auburn, taking Houston. We love the under.
Yeah.
And then a couple player props, like I was saying, we're going to take Chad Baker-Mazara over 10.5. We're going to take Cooper Flag under 19.5. This is perfect.
Yep.
This is perfect.
Yep.
Well, John,
I like that you guys are on the same side as the book, so we can all cheer together.
There we go, baby.
We're all going to cheer together. All right, John, have a great weekend. We appreciate you coming out and breaking down Final Four weekend.
We'll see you soon.
All right, good luck with your Nerfies too.
And then also maybe next week on Tuesday, talk a little Masters action. We'll see where the money is and what people are betting.
Let's do it. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll come back.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you.
You're the man.
All righty. Well, there
Duke.
you have it.
Everybody wants to bet Duke? Sure. Here's what I'll say, one more thing. This team, Houston, lost one game in regulation, twice in overtime, one loss in regulation to Auburn.
I know.
Now I'm getting 5.5. Sign me up.
5.5 points.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a close game.
if Duke does, win this game by double digits, you might as well just give them the trophy.
And I think Nels fixed the quality. Now we're back.
Yes, dude. Going to be a big second half
Come
of this
on!
show.
All
right, Final Four. That's the recap. That's the chalkboard everyone wants to see. Auburn money line. If they win, we're flying to San Antonio. Pack the bags, fellas, to watch Auburn in the national championship. We're putting both balls on the table. And then Houston Duke, love that play for the second game. And then Houston plus 5.5. Let's continue on down the line.
Come on.
We're going to run through this slate. Home opener,
Yeah.
Citi Field. We got Mr. McGill on the bump for the Mets and Kevin Gausman on the bump for the Toronto Blue Jays. We're going to like the New York Mets to get this job done today.
Sneaky start for the Jays, dude. I'm a Sox fan, obviously. I was like, oh, we must be back in first place. We won 2 in a row. Check the standings. Blue Jays 5-2.
Yep. A lot of sketchy games.
I don't think I've heard anything from them.
Correct. Well, they played the Nats at home. They've had a couple, I love that start by the Blue Jays because now it's a perfect time to fade this team. Give us the Mets on the money line. Let's continue on down the line. These are the teams to win today in the MLB. The series of the weekend, the LA Dodgers, the 8-0 LA Dodgers, the first team in MLB history to win a World Series and start the next season 8-0.
Dude, this Ohtani guy might make a name for himself.
Ohtani's pretty fucking good.
Pretty good.
However,
Yeah.
coming to Philadelphia, not a series we see often, especially this early in the season. Tonight, my play of the night is to hand the LA Dodgers their first loss. Give us the Phillies on the money line. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
You say we, you mean you. Give me the Dodgers.
Right here.
I watched the Dodgers-Braves game down 5-0. I never thought for a second they were going to lose. Ohtani comes up in the 9th, bobblehead night, first pitch. See you later.
Freddie Freeman out. We got Yamamoto, who does not scare me.
No.
Going against Jesus Luzardo, the offseason pickup. Love it.
Yep.
Love this matchup.
Yep.
Friday night, Citizens Bank Park. You're telling me the public can take the Dodgers at minus 130? A team who's 8-0? Give us the Phillies on the money line. Fuck you, Loop. Taking the Dodgers. Give me the Phillies, my play of the night. Philadelphia Phillies. We're going to hand. I'm going to hand. We're going to beat the Dodgers.
So this is our straight bet. Soon we're going to build a 6-legger with the community.
Yep.
If it hits, we're going to give the money to 3 subscribers. Bang.
I can't wait to give the Dodgers their first loss tonight. Give us the Phillies money line. Give me the Phillies money line. Continue on down the line.
Give me the Dodgers.
Cubs.
Yep.
Padres.
Yep.
Home opener.
Yep.
In Wrigleyville.
Beautiful day to be in Wrigley, huh?
You know what I'm going to do, Luke?
Imanaga on the mound.
I'm going to give a second team their first loss
Come on.
of the season.
Come on.
The 7-0 Padres now have to take a trip to Chicago, one of the most glorious places to play a baseball game, and it's their home opener with Mr. Imanaga on the bump going against Randy Vasquez. Give us the Cubs on the money line. This team has been raking.
Kyle Tucker.
Good
ball player.
Suzuki.
Good ball player.
Dansby Swanson.
Say Suzuki took your Nerfy and shoved it into orbit the other night.
Torpedo bats coming out of guys' ass cheeks.
I saw a crazy stat. Padres 7-0. Percent to win the division chance, 5%. Braves 0-7. Percent chance to win the division, 33.
That's incredible.
Bang.
Give us the Cubs. The fact, I've been bouncing back and forth with this game a lot, but the fact that, I mean, the Padres are plus 130 and they're 7-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a place that
35 runs over 3 games for the
It's
Cubs.
a place we don't want to be. It's a place we have to be. Give us the Cubs on the money line. Continue on down the line.
Nerfy's coming up.
Nerfies are coming up. Loop, we have another home opener. Welcome to Fenway. Walker Buehler. Eric Fetty.
I just want to say, since the last show on Tuesday, we've been, as a Red Sox fan, into the darkness. We've crawled out. Now we're the greatest show on turf. Back.
Ayahuasca.
Crazy what a week can do for
you.
You
had an ayahuasca retreat in the darkness. Now there's light. The Cardinals have to travel to Fenway.
If the Sox win the World Series, I'll do one. Ayahuasca retreat.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll clip that for later. Red Sox, love them here.
Yeah.
Walker Buehler, home debut, fresh face,
Brand new
fresh
Fenway
guy.
Park.
Yep.
Buzzing 60 degrees in Boston.
Like the
Beautiful
Cardinals
day.
are coming off playing the Angels,
Yeah.
playing bullshit games in St. Louis. Now they got to travel to Fenway. Eric Fetty, solid pitcher, but I think Jaron Duran's due. Rafael Devers is now
Bats
back
have
in
picked
the
up.
home of his. He's in his own living
Dude,
room.
fun fact about Bregman. Used the torpedo bat on Wednesday. Put it down Thursday, 2 doubles and a dong.
I could see Bregman putting one over the monster.
They're going to
today.
love Bregman at Fenway.
Yep. Let's continue on down the line. Red Sox on the money line. All right. Another home opener. An 0-7 Braves team.
Yep.
They get a win today.
I got a feeling there's never...
This will be in our community parlay.
I got a feeling... Yeah, community parlay coming up. I got a feeling that an 0-7 team has never been minus 200 in probably any sport.
Yep. I love Schwellenbach.
Yep.
Max Mayer on the bump is a very solid gentleman for the Miami Marlins.
Yep.
But this is Marlins, heading on the road.
Yep.
In-division opponent. NL East. This is a Braves game to win.
Give me the Braves plus 190 to win the NL East right now.
Fuck you, dude.
Bang.
Plus 190?
Yeah.
That's dog shit value.
In 2 weeks, they're going to be, 12 and 10.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be fine.
All right, give us the Braves here on the money line in a community parlay.
Yeah.
Can't take that puppy straight. I mean, if you want to, maybe minus 1.5. All we're saying is they're getting their first win today in the
They're
home
going to be one of the
opener.
6 legs, is what you're saying, in the 6.
I mean, dude, they played the Padres and the Dodgers on the road. Now they get to come home and play the Miami Marlins. All right, continue on down the line. Nels. This fucking series, this game, disgusting.
I don't want to be any part of this.
And
this is your thing.
I have to be a part of it.
1-0.
I have to be a part of it.
They're on pace to maybe have an historic season if they never
I
score.
will make a deal right now, and I
Okay.
will make a pact.
Okay.
I'm betting the Reds money line today.
Okay.
And if they lose,
Mhm.
if they don't put up runs,
Careful.
I will never bet on the Reds again
Okay. Rest of your life or this year?
this season.
Okay.
Maybe the rest of my life.
Rest of your life.
Rest of my life. I will never bet on the Cincinnati Reds for the rest of my life if they don't put up a run today and or if they lose.
Yep.
So with that being said, Nick Martinez, it's like a bullpen bullshit game for the Milwaukee Brewers. First team, they haven't scored a run in 27 innings.
Yep.
Spencer Steers
I
batting.
mean, 1-0. That's never happened before, has it? I mean, maybe in like 1880 when it was
Yeah.
Joey slapped it.
Incredible
pitching against-
pitching.
Yeah.
Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, you give up one, you usually win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the Reds. Give me
Yeah. I
the
don't
Reds
want
money
it.
line.
It's your thing.
Okay.
Give
This
me
is
the
my
Dodgers.
thing.
Give me the Dodgers.
I am trying my best right here in this game. I'm making a pact. I will never bet on the Cincinnati Reds again in my life
In his life.
if they don't score a run today.
Here we go.
Give me the Reds money line. Continue on down the line. There
Okay.
it is. Teams to win.
Bang.
6 teams. These are the teams I like.
Yeah,
we
give
like.
me the Dodgers and get the Reds out of my life.
All right. So
Okay.
Braves, home opener. They win their first game. Mets, home opener. They beat the Blue Jays because they suck balls. Phillies, we're going to hand the Dodgers their first loss of the season. Friday night, Citizens Bank Park. Place is going to be upside down. Cubs, they're going to hand the Padres their first loss at home in Wrigleyville. Home opener. They're raking right now. Red Sox, home opener. Walker Bueller.
Come on.
Walker day off, Ferris Bueller. Give us the Red Sox on the money line, and then last but not least, a very, very ugly sign, a very, very ugly team at the moment. But I'm gonna get in bed with them. Give us the Reds on the money line. Those are 6 teams to win today. I think that will be influential on our community 6-legger Friday.
Correct. Evan just asked, is this the 6-legger? Answer, no. These
Nope.
are teams we like. We're going to build the 6-legger with you, and if we win, we're going to give the proceeds back.
All right, Nerfy.
And now Nerfy time.
Nerfy.
Dude, I think tweet it out. I like when you tweet out the Nerfies are
Nerfy.
coming because you got the diehards in there that just want the Nerfies. They don't want all our other good stuff.
Nerfy. Simple 6 outs.
Here we go. We got
need
the
to win.
Nerfy radar. We got bonus Nerfies. God, I can't wait for this, dude.
I know.
And we need a win. We're on day 4, betting $100 on April 1st, $200 on April 2nd, $300 on April 3rd. Today's April 4th, $400. Right now we're down 275. We're 1-2. Yesterday we had a leadoff triple by the Twinks, got stuck under the wall, ground ball to short, 1-0, just like that. Dead.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Christopher Nelson says Phillies money line trap bet of the day.
Trap bet.
Yeah, trap bet.
I feel like taking the Dodgers at -130 is a trap bet.
All right. Don't get all worked up. All right, here we go.
Look, fellas, it might be cursed
Mm-hmm.
on multiple levels.
Yeah. I feel like all last year I heard Tigers are cursed.
Tigers Field Nerfies are cursed. Taking the first Nerfy of the day is cursed. You know why? Because everyone's taking it.
Yep.
Everyone wants to see the first Nerfy of the day hit.
Yep.
Everyone's at work. Everyone's in class. Everyone's at school watching the first Nerfy of the day.
Yep.
So they're going to take it. And it just so happens that we have beautiful Jonathan Cannon and Jack Flaherty, home debut, home opener. Flaherty back in Detroit. And we have a Nerfy here. So that's the Nerfy for day 4, $400.
Please.
If you want to fade it.
Fade it.
You know?
You know, I was thinking Nerfies are like the one thing in sports where people are rooting against runs or scoring or goals.
Yeah.
Like in under is always the lesser bet side. But for some reason, that first inning, people don't ever want runs.
So Jonathan Cannon in his sophomore year, 22 starts, 18-4 without allowing a run in the first inning, 10-0 at home. But however, on the road, I guess that if you're doing the math, 14-4. And then Jack Flaherty, 22-6. He's not going to allow a run to the White Sox in the first inning.
Nope.
So it's all going to come down to the bottom half, us versus the Tigers, a cursed field, a cursed Nerfy, the cursed first of the day, but it's the breakfast Nerfy, our first of the year, our first of the day.
We got cereal on deck for that.
We have cereal on deck, good luck, Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes. Give us Chicago, White Sox, Tigers, Nerfy, start the day. And then let's talk a little bonus.
Bonus.
Let's talk about a little Nerfy radar here, fellas. New York Yankees, Pittsburgh Pirates. Yankees have to travel on the road and loop. This is one of my nuggets that I usually like to think about. Max Fried's on the bump for the Yankees. I think he's going to come out and deal. I think the Yankees are going to run into some trouble in some run support here. I hate going against the Yankees Nerfies in Bronx, and then you got Judge and everyone else. I think this is a low-scoring game, first road game. I don't think the Yankees come out and put runs in the first inning. I think we see 3 up, 3 down from Mitch Keller. And then Max Fried is going to have himself a day.
Come on.
So
bonus Nerfy number 1.
And who out there is taking the Pirates?
No.
You know, so it can't be that easy for the Yankees just to come out and score runs.
Correct.
You know?
6 outs.
That's what I think about sometimes.
Correct.
How easy could it be to bet on these teams?
Keep rolling through these.
Keep rolling.
Got to get to the community parlay.
I love Marlins, Braves.
Yes.
Braves can't hit at the moment.
No.
They have Sholin back on the mound.
I'm worried those Braves floodgates are going to open soon, maybe just not the first inning.
Max Mayer, solid. We're taking the Braves money line, so if they do score in the first, I guess it won't be the end of the world, but we like Marlins, Braves, NL East division game at home in Atlanta. Give us Miami and the Braves. Big slate today, dude.
Friday, massive.
So Baltimore and Kansas City, it's a system play. It's a system play because Dean Kremer and Seth Lugo were amongst the top 10 Nerfy pitchers in the 2024 season. Is that going to continue in the 2025 season? I'm not sure, but I can't sit here and not mention Baltimore versus Kansas City in a simple 6 outs with Lugo not allowing a run in the first inning, and then Dean Kremer, who already got rocked in his first start, not to possibly bounce back with the Nerfy resume that he has. So Baltimore, Kansas City, simple 6 outs. And then, last but not least, everyone loves this. We have the first of the day, last of the day, couple in between. Call it a Nerfy sandwich. We go to Anaheim for the Guardians and the Angels, Gavin Williams and Jose Soriano.
Bang. 1 Nerfy, 4 bonus Nerfies, 6 outs, 30 outs.
I think we could see Nerfies all up and down the board today. A lot of people are saying Nerfies are dead right now, but I think that's because people don't get disciplined enough to take a couple. I know we got fucked yesterday. However, I think today you got to continue to bend, not break. It's a long season ahead. It's a long month of April ahead. We must fight the good fight. Let's continue to try to strive for a simple 6 outs.
All right, here we go. Batter up. We're going to play 3 games of batter up. Then we're going to build a community parlay. If it hits, we're going to give the money back to you.
All right,
guys.
3 batter ups, fellas. Let's get sharp here.
God, look at the way that bat gets through the zone. Oh, fuck. I feel like we did it. It's not Altuve. He swings like Altuve.
It's similar to Altuve. Chat, drop who you think it is.
It's not Altuve, though. But the swing looks exactly like him. It's got to be like a second baseman. This guy's tiny. He looks like me.
Should
we guess Altuve to get the ball rolling?
Guess Altuve to get the ball rolling.
Little guy. Chat, help us out. Nothing. All right.
Nice.
NL infielder.
Infielder.
It's crazy that Altuve is a left fielder now. God, like a catcher.
What's Chad think?
Chat, help us out. Nico Horner, OVO Jumpman says.
Let's go,
This is
Nico
right.
Horner.
This is incredible stuff.
It's really incredible if he gets this right.
God, that's good.
That is so good.
God, I mean, his bat speed must be unparalleled. Wow, Zeke, a.k.a. Captain Hook, also had Nico Horner. Oh, but unless he saw what he said. All right,
but do you
going.
know what happens?
No.
First batter up usually goes yard.
Really?
Yep.
Batter up theory?
Nico Horner to hit a home run today in Wrigleyville. God, this is a slow. We just went from fast to slow.
Trots out of the box. Pimps it. He knows that's gone.
Alec Boehm.
I don't
see the hair though.
I don't know. Chat. Bets? People are saying bets. No, it's not bets. Is it? No. I don't think that's bets.
Could be someone out west.
A lot of people saying bets. Did you try it?
Yeah, Mookie Betts. Is it Betts?
Nothing. AL outfielder. I feel like OVO Jumpman's about to pounce.
Maybe OVO Jumpman created batter up.
Yeah.
And he knows everything.
Is it AL outfielder?
This is tough.
You never get these anymore. You used to be sharp.
I used to be sharp.
Now
I'm dead.
OVO says not bets. Manny? What are you talking about? Manny.
Machado?
Yeah, but he's in the American League.
True.
Bregman? It does kind of look like Bregman, but Bregman's an infielder. So it would show us. Stanton?
American League outfielder.
Is it Stanton? No, I feel like Stanton's more still before he swings. Not Stanton. Adolis Garcia. OVO.
It could be Adolis Garcia. Try Adolis Garcia.
Duran's a lefty, Kyle. All right.
Ooh.
He's a Ranger. Sharp. Marcus Semien? SEM. Semien?
Isn't he?
Oh, no. He's an infielder.
Isn't he at short?
Yeah, never mind. Wait, what is the yellow? Outfield. All right, so he's an outfielder.
Well, outfielders fucking maybe Josh Smith, Langford, fucking Seager.
No, Seager's lefty.
No.
Wyatt Langford. Try Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
No.
What?
Chat. OVO said Wyatt Langford too. That's good. I like that.
I'm on the right chat. I'm on the right track. Center fielder for the Rangers.
Yeah, who's played center field for the Rangers?
They've had guys rotate in and out of there.
Like Tavares? Langford, no. Try Tavares. Like Leotis to Tavares. I think he's switch hitter. TAV? No. How do you spell it? Everyone's saying Langford. Yeah, Tavares. Yes. Bang. All right. Grady performance. Rangers.
I wasn't going to get there. All right, third and final one.
One more.
I'm going to get this one.
One more.
I'm going to get this one. Oh.
He picks it up. Ohtani?
No. I love lefties.
You sure it's not Ohtani?
Cody Bellinger, Kyle Tucker.
You do love lefties. I don't know. Kyle Tucker?
Kyle Tucker.
Guess Tucker.
Come on, be sharp.
Never.
Right field.
Right
in
fielder.
the AL.
American right fielder in the American League. Duran?
He plays like kind of center, but you can try it. Jaron Duran.
In the AL East. It's not Cassis. Bellinger?
Bellinger. I think I said Bellinger or Tucker. All right.
So he's a Ray, a Blue Jay, or
Santander.
an Oriole.
Santander.
Is
Guess
he
that.
right fielder?
Yeah. Santander. Come on, be right for me.
No. Ray or what? An Oriole?
Orioles right fielder is. No, what's chat saying?
Lindor is the last one I see. O'Hearn? Mullins? It's not Mullins.
No.
Jackson Holiday? It could be Holiday.
I mean, has he ever spent time in right?
Yeah, he's been a cup of coffee, right? No, he hasn't. He's a Ray. Dead.
Dead.
Chat.
Um,
Ryan O'Hearn. No, it's a Tampa Bay Ray. All right, I'm gonna look at their roster. Brandon Lau, lefty.
DeLuca?
He's a righty. Cameron Misner is a right fielder who's left-handed.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I have to look, but when it comes to the Rays, it's Cameron with a K. Sorry,
If this is it, batter up can go.
he's not even on here. Brandon Lau, but he's a second baseman.
It's not,
Jake Mangum is a switch hitter.
It's not Christian, the kid from the Cubs, who's there
I
now.
don't know. Should we just guess Lau? Maybe he played there at some point.
It's not Morale. Morale's a righty, I think.
Yeah, just guess Brandon Lau. Lost. Who is it? Josh Lau? He's injured. All right. Keep it rolling. Community parlay coming.
Parlay.
Sorry about that. That was a tricky one. We got some tricky.
I mean, those were
stuff.
bullshit.
Yeah. All right, 6-leg parlay. Here we go. We're gonna build it together.
The people over at Batter Up need to
Chat,
figure
get
it
in.
out.
Who do we want? What's the
Chat.
deal? We're gonna pick three people who give us one of the winners and give
Yep.
$100 to.
Now chat saying Josh Lau.
Yeah, it's Lau. Yeah. Bet you saw that already. All right, here we go.
Harper.
Who do we like?
Who do we like, fellas? 6-leg.
All right,
It
should we
is-
slot the Braves in? We love the Braves.
It is officially time for 6-legger Friday, the first of the season.
Yep.
Where we choose 6 MLB teams, 6 winners on a Friday night, put $100 on it, and then give the winnings back to the community.
Help us help you.
People here in the chat.
Help us help you.
The
Come on.
community parlay.
Doesn't get any better than that.
We put $100.
Q Todd says Yankees money line. Early chat. I feel like we got to go with them. Red Sox, Cubs, Braves, Tigers, Mets. I feel like we put the Braves in.
Braves are in.
Braves are in. We got a lot of Red Sox, dude, and you know I love them.
All right. Well, when you love them, that's usually when they lose.
No, I loved them when Crochet started the other day. What did he do? Shoved.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm getting a lot of Red Sox. Cam says Red Sox.
All right.
Oh, no, it's just Cam keeps saying. Oh, no, Evan says Red Sox. Deem says Red Sox. All right. Braves, Red Sox. We're getting a lot of Diamondbacks, but Utah likes the Yankees.
So, all right. Braves, Red Sox.
A lot of Mets.
I like the Mets, but they also scare me because they might suck.
Dude, I know, but we got to listen to the chat.
Yeah, we're listening to the
Yeah.
chat.
Devers homer. A lot of Mets. A lot of D-backs, though, but Q Todd said Yankees. Oh, no, they don't play each other.
Yeah, Pirates.
That was yesterday. Arizona? I've gotten a million Arizonas.
All right, Brandon Fott on the bump. Let's go deep. Let's go Snakes.
D-backs. Braves, Red Sox, D-backs.
People are saying Tigers. Both 8-0 go down. I think a lot of people like the Cubs. Well, like Padres are 7-0, Dodgers are 8-0.
Sure.
Both of them get their first loss.
No. We're not putting the Phillies in this.
Correct. That's a straight bet from me. No
Tigers, Cubs, Cardinals, Tigers. A lot of Tigers.
Tigers, yeah. I mean,
let's put them in.
Jonathan Cannon does not get run support from the White Sox, unfortunately.
A lot of Tigers. Throw them in.
Tigers are in. We need to get this in quick because
this 2 more.
Starts in 24 minutes. Right now, I have Braves, Red Sox, Diamondbacks, Cubs, Tigers.
Yep. We need one more.
One more.
Any other like big favorites we can put in? Because this is getting frisky.
I don't mind the Giants. I don't mind the Yankees, though I'm scared.
Keep God Yankees.
Late night Angels.
Mariners. I don't know. People are all over the place now. Blue Jays. No.
Mariners.
Cubs, Yankees. Maybe it's the Yankees, dude.
Atlanta's in.
Mets are in, right?
Mets are in.
Are they?
Yeah, Mets are in. We have 5 legs. Braves, Red Sox, D-backs, Cubs, Tigers.
Yeah, and Mets.
Oh, yeah, the Mets aren't in.
Mets. Let's put the Mets in. 6.
That's plus 1,600.
Yeah. How do you like that? How do you like that?
No Angels.
We got it, dude.
All right,
Braves, Red Sox, D-backs, Cubs, Tigers, Mets.
All right, so Braves get their first win of the year. That's leg number 1. Red Sox home opener. That's leg number 2. Leg number 3, we're going to back the D-backs, the Snakes, in our nation's capital. Brandon Pfaadt on the bump. Leg number 4, we're going to hand the Padres their first loss of the season. Cubs home opener. They've been raking.
Yep.
So Cubs money line. Leg number 5, Tigers money line. First game of the day.
Wake and rake.
Wake and rake. Tigers money line. And then the 6th and final leg, Mets money line. That's 6 legs, $100. Brings home 1,600. And we'll give the winnings away to the chat.
Everybody who dropped a winner will get a piece of the winnings. We'll figure out how to distribute it. That's Gavin's job. And now, let's do some guest calling. And then the show. And then have an unreal weekend.
And then we sweat in Detroit.
Oh, Ovio, dude. What up? He's already there.
Man.
Dude, that was a tricky day of batter up, I feel like. You were sharp on
Horner.
Horner. But then after
that.
Yeah,
it was a little tricky until like some of the
tricky day, dude. No easy buckets today.
No easy buckets.
Man, fuck
all right, lock of the day here, Ovio. Thoughts?
I'm gonna start off by saying fuck the Reds first.
Dude, 1-0.
Lock of the day. Lock of the day. I do like the Cubs. But, Gavin, I am with you with the Phillies. I looked at this yesterday, and I said they're due for their first loss. Lazardo's on the bump. Listen, Philadelphia's going to be crazy today. I also do like the Braves and the Mets. But if we're going to go for a home run play, it's Cockshot Friday. We're going to go with Matt Olson. We're going to go with Bobby Witt Jr. And I do like Bryce Harper to go a yard in this type of big game today.
Hell yeah, dude. That'll pay.
That'll pay, dude. Bryce Harper, Matt Olson.
I think we're going to see a Bregman dong. First game at Fenway Park.
Bregman does hit well in Fenway, so that's a good play.
I could see Nico Horner, our first batter up, going yard. That was sharp by you.
That would be insane, Nico Horner to go yard. That's like plus 1,000 probably.
All right, the link's in the chat, fellas. Ovio, over. Always a pleasure. All summer long, we're going to be sweating. Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Let's bring in Captain Hook.
El Capitan.
Captain Hook. Live and direct.
No, his first chance, and he blows it.
He's back.
Oh, no.
Are we back? Are we really
back?
Yeah,
we're back.
Thank God. I was petrified for a second.
The Hook himself.
Yeah, so the hook is 5-1. For those of you who don't know what the hook is, it's Yankees first 5 minus a half a run. The bats are buzzing, the torpedoes are locked in, and the boys will be spraying all over PNC Park today. Secondly, I'm riding that Nerfy with you guys. Did not go that well yesterday. Hopefully, we get right back on track where we need to be today with Mr. Cannon and Mr. Flaherty.
Need it like we need air.
Who do you like in the final 4 games? Quick.
put a gun in my head. Walter Clayton Jr. is going to go nuts, and I think we're going to get a great game in Duke Houston. Give me the Houston plus the points, but Duke edges it out.
I like it.
Gentlemen, I hope you enjoy yourself a nice Friday beer and a nice rest of your weekend.
Hell yeah, dude.
Have a day. So he has Yankees first 5, Florida, and Houston. Here you go.
All right. That's it, dude. Hell of a show.
It was a hell of a show. We ran through
grinded.
Nerfy's teams to win.
Nelson put us on his back through the bad quality in the beginning.
Yep.
People stuck with us.
Nerfy's, the whole 9. Every Tuesday and Friday, noon Eastern.
And next Tuesday, we're going to do Masters.
Masters,
special. We have a very
baseball.
special guest who's predicted.
The last 5.
I'm not going to say how many,
6.
but he's been hot.
Or maybe the last 4.
Yeah. We'll tell you about it on Tuesday. BetMGM, sign up, use code LOCKS.
Fellas, It's Friday. No one has it better than us. We're going to be sweating like pigs tonight. Nerfy's, Final 4, teams to win.
Women's hoops, whatever
We'll
you got.
see you on the other side. We love each and every single one of you. Send it to a friend. Send it to your neighbor.